Hey everybody, Fixxxer here. I am super excited to bring you Firewatch, which is a new game put out by a new studio called Campo Santo, which was formed by former Telltale and Clay devs, among others. This is released on PC, Linux, Mac, and PS4. I think Steam pre-sale is like $18. A few more dollars can get you the soundtrack. I played the demo, the pre-release demo. You guys probably saw it on my channel. If you did, this is going to be different in that there's an actual prologue that was not included in the demo. And then, of course, I'll have all the other days I can fully explore and all that jazz. So this is going to be a lot wider range than the demo. So I'm playing it again from the beginning. You're not going to get my natural reactions, you know. I'll know what's coming for some of the things, but I've got an idea on some content I can give you while that's happening, since I can't give you genuine reactions. Anyways, if you don't know what Firewatch is, the gist of it is it takes place in the Wyoming wilderness in Shoshone National Forest, which is a real place. It's the forest that is adjacent to Yellowstone. And it takes place in 1989, which is a year after Yellowstone had all those tragic fires and we thought we were going to lose the entire park altogether. And so they put up all these, well, they had all these watchtowers, but they actually populated them with people. And the protagonist in this game is one of those people. Anyways, I'm going to hop right into it. This is a narrative game, and there is adult content in that there is a lot of swearing. Just to give you a warning. Start a new game. I am super excited about this shit. Let's get that cursor off the screen. This part here, this was not included in the demo. This is new to me. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. I see Julia. I also see my cursor on the screen. Should I not? Oh, I can click on it. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-depressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. I thought Henry was a little older than that. I guess not. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. Oh, this is years ago. So, what's your, major? Yeah, we'll go with that. You slur the word major, and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology. What's that, a burn? Was that a burn? You ask. She says, definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julie's boyfriend. Wow. Okay. So Henry has legs and feet, and he has stylish green shoelaces. Let's pick up that backpack. Why, hello there. Alright, you'll notice that this is a very stylized game, and I am going to be giving it to you in 1080p 60 FPS. Alright, so I can mess with the truck, but let's check out everything else real quick. I'm guessing I probably can't mess with any of this. And you'll probably even recognize the style of the game. This was inspired by the art style you date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck, you drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Oh boy. I'm not a big fan of beagles. German shepherds are pretty damn good dogs. Mayhem. Bucket or Mayhem? Shepherds are German Shepherds are great dogs, but they always end up with hip problems, don't they? And they die at a younger age. I don't know. Let's go with a German Shepherd. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet, all rolled into one. Aren't most German Shepherds? 1979, you talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple idiots. How tragic do I want this story to be? Alright, Henry wants some kids. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Alright. Alright, so I assume I grabbed my bag. Alright, so we got a Colorado plates here. What's this? A hat! Let's put that hat on. Well, let's take a look at it. Oh, too late. I already put it on. You guys don't get to see it. Sorry. Okay. So, you'll notice the style of this game. The artist that inspired the style, his name is Ollie Moss. And you may not recognize his name, but you'll recognize his work because he was popular. He got real popular on the internet for this minimalistic, layered cutout art that he did on movie posters. He took all these classic movies and he made these movie posters on them, and they were really popular on the internet, especially on Reddit, specifically Star Wars. And I'll put them on, hopefully I'll remember to put them on the screen. He did these movie posters for Star Wars, and they were just fantastic. And that is what inspired this. Fire danger is extremely high. Again, I said this is in 1989, a year after the Yellowstone forest fires. Which, I remember that too. I remember we thought that we were going to lose Yellowstone. Two Forks Region Overview. See, there it is. The Shoshone National Forest. This is a real place, guys. Wapiti Meadow. Wapiti is an actual city. Two of the devs are from this area. This is why it was chosen. Do not forget to check in. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. Thoroughfare Trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers, and no fireworks because, well, they start fires. So yeah, I'll go into some people involved in this game, devs and actors alike, just to fill you in on things. It's 1980, it's a Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Let's just say I get mad. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it, and it hurts her feelings. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go, and she draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a... No, I'm He-Man. You look awesome. Alright. So as a child of the 80s, this is definitely pulling on some nostalgia pretty quickly. Oh, I'm on Steam now. I can take screenshots with that awful cursor in the middle. The reticle. Alright, so I am getting a little bit of frame rate lag. 8 more miles still to the Two Forks Lookout Tower. Spacebar to hop over this log. I mean, isn't that gorgeous? I just love the style of this game.（1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Mayhem runs away. Fuck the dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. I beat his goddamn face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cop shows up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, an associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Oh boy, this sucks. I don't know what to do. Convince her not to... How can you convince her not to take a job that she wants so badly? Agree if she commutes back and forth. We'll do it. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says it'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. That's gotta be rough. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make a macaroni and drink wine and try to forget it. No, let's talk to someone about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. My journal. There's the nudity that we were expecting. Fantastic. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day, but she gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care. A home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. Alright, what do we got going here? God, is that not gorgeous? So, as you can see, it's not a happy story, but you'll find that the story is told very well. Oh, a buck. No, oh, I want to chase it. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then, too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. Oh, great. 1989. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia's coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Here we go. This is where the demo begins in the game. So it was very interesting in the demo of the game that you don't know all that back history with Julia. You just start here and you kind of learn it a little bit along the way, which I found very interesting, and that takes it away from that. I saw something on my... There it is. Oh, I probably am not supposed to see that. Alright, so here we are. I take a job as a lookout here at Shoshone National Park. There's the thoroughfare lookout. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I love this style. Turn on the power. Bam! Let there be light. Fantastic.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Well, hello there. Hold left shift to activate the radio.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I... sleep? Forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
What is wrong with her? You've killed 3 ex-husbands, you're rebelling against mom. Nobody back home can stand you. Let's go with
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you. Which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Yep.
I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
Yes.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Oh boy.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Firewatch. Alright, so we got our 2 characters here. We've got Henry and Delilah. Day 1.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
I'll do that. Alright. I guess I'll pick that up. It won't let me do anything otherwise. Let's take a look around the place. And there is... Let's turn on the lamp. Pick up my photo of Julia. Can I can't switch it around. Alright. Oh! Henry! Oh, he's terrible at this. There we go. Ah, screw it. Alright, here we go. April 20th, 1989. Tomorrow's a big day. Was going to drive up today, but there's a guy coming from the university to grab another box of books. And he was a real pain in the ass about doing it before I left. Means I get to catch the Nuggets game tonight. Not that Phoenix isn't going to take this series in 3 straight. There's always next year. Not sure I'll get another chance to write until I'm settled in. Pretty sure the drive up to the lander is going to wipe me. And May 1st. Hiked in last night. Got lost a lot on the way here. And then met my boss, Delilah. Real piece of work. Hopefully we don't have to talk too much. Maybe I'm just grumpy from a lack of sleep. Did get a wink last night and was pretty sure there was a bear sniffing around my tent. I actually made a good fire last night and flipped through Julia's journal. Oh, that was her journal. I still feel weird about having it, but Susan thinks it's a good way to, what's the word she used? Stay connected to the real Jules. But I was sitting there looking at it, and I don't know if it's a good idea for me to keep doing that. It didn't feel good. And yeah, like I said, I didn't get sleep great. I didn't sleep great after that, but it was probably the bear. All right, it's late afternoon, and I gotta check in with the boss. I imagine I won't have a hell of a lot to do. Let's open up the drawer. Got a 20-sided die. There we go. And old paper. There we go. Escape from 2 orcs. Oh, I don't want to talk to her yet. I'm going to put that down. Just trash the place. Here we go. The books, 8 ruled the hard way. They don't add to the story. They're just books to show that people read a lot of books while they're up here. There's no hints or clues in there as far as the story goes. Alright, so we got stuff like bleach, typical percolator, kettle, forced service cookbook, and United States Department of Agriculture, National Forest of Wyoming. What do we got here? Summer Games, Dr. President. So, the actor who does Henry's voice is Rich Summer. He is Harry Crane in the TV show Mad Men, if you are a Mad Men fan. Guess there's nothing else for me to do here. Look at that old pencil sharpener. So yeah, he's Harry Crane. That's the guy who did the TV stuff in Mad Men. So that may... Is that the same book? Were there more books here than before? Alright, I'm a little confused. Let's throw that down there. And Delilah, if you recognize her voice, she's played by Cissy Jones. And Cissy Jones, you may recognize from The Walking Dead, the first season, the game, that is, by Telltale, not the TV show. She was Ketia. Welcome to paradise. Oh, there's my hat. Let's get a good look at it. Cody, Wyoming. Let's put that on. Alright, I guess we can talk to,
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
Delilah.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep?
Yep.
Oof.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne!
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Which way's west? That's west.
Are those fucking fireworks?
They sure the hell are.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Got it. Kick the shit out of him.
Like, kick the shit out of him sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
All right, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right.
Right.
There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Secure.
Secure.
Shut up.
I'm gonna ask about this map.
Hey, there's a map in my tower that I'm pretty sure is not USGS regulation. Unless I've unknowingly been assigned to work in 2 orcs, and the lake to the east is made of acid.
That sounds erroneous.
Looks like the previous resident was into fantasy.
Maybe a little. Alright, let's drop that. Grab our backpack. Bam! We'll head out and investigate the fireworks. Alright. So yeah, the Sissy Jones is the voice of Delilah. Oh.
Hey, I can see your tower.
Yep, that's me. Hi.
I don't see her in it. She's fishy. She also did voices in Life is Strange and Fallout 4 and WildStar. M to read map. Here we are. So we got a compass in the right hand, we got a map in the left. We are right there, Two Forks Lookout. Thoroughfare Trailhead is to the right or the east. And we are heading west near Cache 306. I believe. So this is going to be... It's generally... They said the average is about 4 to 6 hours of gameplay. I suspect mine will be longer. Because I want to see all the things. Even though my frames are dipping down to 40. For some reason. Alright. Interesting. So this is a very story-driven game, and if you really are into something like this, you should probably play it yourself. I know it might be a little too late. You're already watching. But I think this is usually something best discovered on your own. But I know some people just can't do it for multiple reasons. So here I am. Alright, there's a yellow box up here. Scattered throughout the park are these little weapons caches. They're not weapons caches, they're supply caches. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm not going to make the joke about it being the same code as my luggage. Alright, within these weapon caches we have... I didn't mean to do that. We have these maps, which show paths. And what Henry does is he breaks out his map and he marks them down. A note. I threw it on the ground. Alright. July 7th, 1986. Ron! Hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked, hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back. Dave. Let's ask about this. Found a note between a couple guys.
Hey, I found a note to a guy named Ron from some guy Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell. He's completely nuts.
Is that right?
Harmless, but yeah. One of those, fall off the grid and eat ants for a week type. Totally fucking cuckoo.
Nom nom nom.
Which is kind of what the job attracts.
Oh. Guess that says a lot about me then, eh?
Do people lose their shit doing this job? There's a note that says a guy just left his post.
It happens, yeah. You're not gonna pop your top, are you, Henry?
I wasn't
Oh,
planning
butterfly.
on it.
Alright, let's keep that note. What do we got here? An old rope? We'll take that. Thank you very much. And pine cone. Can't do anything with those. But the granola bar. A snack.
Hey, there's a snack in here. probably going to eat it.
You definitely do not want to do that. Whatever's in there has been in there for years. That's how you get food poisoning.
We're eating it. I don't care. Alrighty. Alright. On our way to the fireworks. In fact, I think I might be running a little bit long here. I'm gonna probably release this daily. I'm gonna try to. In fact, I'm gonna try to release episode 2 shortly after episode 1, if I can. It's usually the best way to do it on a game like this.
This vista is incredible.
Which one?
Down the hill from my tower. There's a canyon and then the rest of, well, everything.
Yeah, you should see what I'm looking at. An eagle has been hovering over this gorge for the past hour. Maybe if you're good, you can come by and see it at the end of the summer.
Wonderful. Alright, well, I'm going to call that an episode then. This is Firewatch, out by Campo Santo. You can get it on Steam. $18, I believe, is the release price. It is a fantastic game from what I've played, and I cannot wait to play all the way through it and share it with you guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.